hand, Philippe. Good boy, good boy. Didn't think I could ride a horse, did you? Switchback. Howdy, Saskatchewan, and welcome to show number 119 of Switchback here on a delightful May the 24th. We're going to have an extremely busy and kind of horsing around kind of day on Switchback this morning. I want to say a special hello right off the bat. We got a whole crowd of people in here from the Minton School in Minton. Yes, the grade 3s and 4s are here. There they are, giving us a wave. Thank you for being here. And also we've got a whole bunch of people from the Youth Arabian Horse Association. We'll be chatting with them a little bit later on. Now, we've got a couple of birthdays we want to mention right off the bat. A happy birthday to Mark Mans in Markinch, who is 4 years of age. Aaron Hunt in Regina, who is 8 years of age. Mrs. Bobby Lindman in Glenside, who is 35. Whew. Whew. Well, hopefully she's awake this early and having her prune juice. Also want to say hello to the Wicca ladies who I chatted with on Friday, and thanks to everybody who came out on the Run for Light run on Friday night. Almost 500 people raised some money for the Saskatchewan Blind Sports Association, and as the honorary chairman, I was proud to start the run, and then, of course, I didn't run all the way around the lake, but I started the run and had a lot of fun, so thanks to you guys, and good morning to everybody in Lumsden as well. I was in Lumsden last night and had a lot of fun. You know, we say happy birthdays and special hellos to people every week on Switchback, and this is kind of a special day for us because this is the 25th anniversary of working at CBC for our own Romy Shoaga, who is the floor director. There he is. Give him a hand.
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy anniversary, oh, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
So happy anniversary, Romy. We got a lot of things happening on today's show, so the chicken and I are going to move over here to the couch. Well, you guys take a look at this morning's Switchback headlines. Kim Wilde covers this two-time top 10 hit, You Keep Me Hanging On.
I got here as soon as I could.
You did? That's nice.
Max is again involved with international nasties, this time dealing with a shipment to Beirut.
800 and what?
86.
Gotcha.
It's a real bargain. May I suggest you buy it?
I'll take it.
You will?
Yes, and your country is indebted to you for this.
The latest from Bon Jovi is racing up the charts, and if you've never heard it before, well, this will be the first time. Classic parental guidance tune from Welland and Billy. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Please, mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Actually, being a cowboy is an okay thing. And thanks to Claypool Saddlery for giving me all these delightful and bright clothes to wear to kind of get me into that horsing around kind of mood today. We've got 5 guests from the Saskatchewan Young Arabian Horse Association, and they're here to talk about Arabian horses. Amazing how those things fit together. Talking about cantering and loping and galloping and trotting and stopping and hay and saddles and all the things that go with horsing around. So you folks will have a chance to ask them some questions later on. Also, the circus is in town, the Shrine Circus, and we have the ringmaster, one of the Shriners, and one of the performers, an acrobat, who'll be along a little bit later on to get us in the Christmas, the circus spirit. Also, another thing that goes hand in hand, I guess, with circus, literally hand in hand, that would be candy floss. And we're going to put you people out there in the know with candy floss. Doesn't work so well with gloves all much. Also, we're going to draw the winning people from our Rough Rider contest from last week. We asked you folks who the oldest Rough Rider was, and well, I'm happy to admit that we tricked most of you, but not all of you. So we'll do that a little bit later on. I don't know if I mentioned, 1962 was the year that Romy Schwaga first started working here at Switchback. Romy Schwaga, it's his 25th anniversary today, and we're very happy to have Romy here. 1962. That was so long ago, the Leafs won the Stanley Cup. That's the truth. Do you know that? The Leafs won the Stanley Cup when Romy first started working here at CBC. Our first video of the morning comes from Triumph, and it's rather a triumphant tune, I guess. Kind of get us in that musical mood to start off this morning's horsing around edition of Switchback. Just one night.
If 9 to 5 is getting you down and it's only 10 to 3, why not give yourself a Kit Kat? Give yourself a break. Light, crispy fingers covered in Roundtree milk chocolate. The perfect break in a hectic day. Give yourself a Kit Kat. Give yourself a break.
Here's the new Clabert watering system with quick attachments. It includes a whole world of hose menders and quick-click automatic coupling, plus a full line of accessories with quick attachments that you'll never need to screw or unscrew, like the Clabert pistol and spray nozzles, the Clabert hose trays and fan sprays with pressure control for flowers and bushes, as well as the Clabert variety of first-quality sprinklers for lawns and gardens of all sizes. Look for the quick-click watering system from Clabert. You won't find better quality anywhere.
Because they spin too fast, ordinary brushes tend to get you wet all the time. But add gears to reduce the speed of its turbine, and you get the new TurboJet 2 gear-driven brush that won't splash. With its new brush shape and powerful soap sticks, TurboJet 2 with gears gives you more cleaning action than ever without getting you wet. And with its added torque, it won't jam under pressure like other brushes. See for yourself. Also, rubber-coated TurboJet extensions will help you clean almost anything quicker and better. So look for the new TurboJet 2 gear-driven rotary brush and these other TurboJet amazing cleaning machines.
You want to get Pepsi?
Sounds good.
Yes, this is the 25th anniversary of Romy Schwaga, our floor director, and thank you very much for the locomotion, first recorded in 1962 by Little Eva. 1962 was when you started with this corp. Romy, what all have you done in all your years working at CBC?
I delivered mail. What else? I did some filing, I did some duplicating. Then I was an editor for about 20 years before I took took this job. So.
And now you're a production assistant.
Production assistant, floor director, yeah.
I don't know if you know or not, Romy, but we've put together a bit of a highlight package of some of Romy's best film editing that he ever did. Now, 20 years of film editing. Take a look at the great work of Romy Schwaga film editing.
This I gotta watch. Where? Hey, that's some of the best stuff I've done, eh?
That's, well, this is it here.
There it is.
Yeah. That was pretty good, Romy. Congratulations. Great film editing. We do have a little presentation to make here. I haven't quite finished making this plaque. We didn't get quite as much money as we wanted from all the staff. So there. This is to you, Romy. It's to Romy on his silver anniversary, May 1987 from Switchback. It's the Silver Chicken Award. After 25 years of outstanding service, we have the combination, the pen set and the keychain.
Hey, great.
So, Romy, we want to give you this delightful thing on behalf of all of us here.
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Okay, time to get to this morning's Get Smart. It's more international trouble for Max this week, and this week's episode is called Shipment to Beirut.
We're coming up on it. Here we go.
We'll visit with members of the Saskatchewan Youth Arabian Horse Association. And I figure if little kids can ride horses, I certainly can. Let's go. Come on, Khalif, let's start. Whoa. Whoa.
You ever get that craving for ice cream but wanting half the calories and twice the flavor? The exciting Italian alternative is here. It's Pepe's very own gelato in tempting, mouth-watering fruit flavors. Pepe's for treat time, Pepe's for summertime, Pepe's anytime. You've just got to try the great gelato taste. You'll be surprised at how light and delicious it really is. Come to Pepe's for gelato. It's just what you've been craving. Saskatoon, Prince Albert, and Regina.
They say don't go on Wolverton Mountain if you're looking for a wife.
Who could forget Claude King, 1962's recording, Wolverton Mountain. Well, certainly Romy can't forget it. He was there. That was one good-looking face we just saw on the screen. That face belonging to our anniversary boy today, Romy Schwaga. the anniversary boy himself. 25 years.
Happy anniversary.
That's only one of the good-looking faces we're going to see on today's show, though. Let's take a look at another very famous Saskatchewan face. Okay, Saskatchewan, if you can identify this famous face, give us a phone call right now. Tell us who owns this famous face, and we'll send you a Switchback mug. Lots of horsing around on today's show, and so I'm here on my friendly horse, the one that doesn't hurt near so much as I ride it, and I'm here with a whole bunch of friends, 5 members of the Saskatchewan Young Arabian Horse Association. And first of all, I'll introduce them very quickly. Over here on my left is the president of the association. This is Darren Large. Good morning, Darren. Then sitting over here on the couch, we have 4 lovely ladies. Dawn Holton, who is from Regina. Then Jennifer Sewell from White City. Carla Baber from Balcarres. And Tanya Sewell, also from White City. Jennifer's sister, of course. There's a couple of them. So we have the president, the social director, the treasurer, and the membership director of the Saskatchewan, is it Young Arabian Horse or Youth Arabian Horse? Youth Arabian. Youth Arabian Horse. Okay, Darren, maybe I'll ask you first of all, what makes an Arabian horse different than other kinds of horses? I don't know too much about them. Can you tell an Arabian horse just by looking at them?
An Arabian horse, they have more, usually they have more stamina than most other horses.
Right.
Beauty is another important factor.
So in your opinion, the Arabian horses are beautiful?
In most people's opinion, that they've seen them.
I don't want to get the other horse people upset. They might think that some other kind of horse is beautiful, but they're sort of majestic or statuesque or something like that. We were out there on Tuesday taking a look at some of the different horses, and we'll take a look at some of them and let the people at home see. And there's one of the characteristics, I guess, is sort of I guess they call it like a dished forehead or something. Is that true of all Arabians?
True of most Arabians.
Right. That's a baby. Is that a colt? I'm a city guy. Is that what that's called? Yeah, colt. That's a baby horse. Everybody following along at home on your program? Okay. And that's the mummy. Yeah, there's this sort of dish look between the nose and the eyes there. There's sort of a bit of a slope, a bit of a banana look there. And they also have apparently 1 less vertebrae than other horses. And they also all have Arabian names. They sound like the starting lineup of some NBA All-Star game. Kaleem, Salim, Alibaba, and stuff like that. They all have pretty strange names. I found out things like there's a standard bred, and there's a thoroughbred, there's a purebred, and there's whole wheat bred. But if you folks out there have a question about a horse, I'm sure one of these 5 people can answer it. So give us a phone call right now. 359-1069 in Regina, 1-359-1076 if you're calling long distance. And we'll answer a question about horses as best we can. And, of course, if we can't answer the question, we'll just make up the answer. Now, we've got a whole series of demonstrations here to run through, and every one of our guests here today will take a turn at describing some of the actions for us. So we're going to start off with the lead line, I guess, and this is something that even the youngest participants can do, which is something for you folks home. Arabians are very good with kids. They say these are horses that get along well with even the youngest kids, and some of the guys we saw were just little tiny people. How old were you when you first got involved with the association?
Probably around 10, 11.
Okay, how old are you now?
15.
So that would make about 4 or 5 years for you there. And how long have you been president?
This is my first year.
Okay, and you're doing a good job so far. All right, let's check out some of those young riders and what it takes to be doing what they call the lead line.
Go to a trot, and you have to have somebody 14 or over leading the horse while the rider is 9 or under, and he has to control the horse himself.
It's sort of upright, doesn't he, Don?
Yeah.
He looks to be having fun. I think I could ride with somebody ooh, gets this little look there. Okay, another category here is called walk and trot. Jennifer, what's significant here?
Well, the judge will ask you to walk and trot your horse both ways of the ring, and he'll ask you to line up, and he may ask you to back your horse.
Okay, now this is a trot, which is a little quicker than the walk, I guess. There's a whole bunch of different things horses can do. I noticed the hand position there, trying to hold the reins. Is that a trick when you try to steer a horse, or is that how everybody does it?
That's how they're supposed to do it in the...
All right. Left-handed. This is a southpaw horse guy here. Now, there's a difference between Western and what they would call English, I guess. Now, this is the Western tack or equipment, and Darren, what makes this significant?
There's the saddle, as you can see now, the horn, the cantle, the skirts on the back, and the stirrups are bigger.
It looks like Cowboy. That would be, the Cowboy kind of saddle, the Western saddle. Now, this is the Western pleasure riding, they call it. There's Karen zooming around. Daniel, what kind of is this a canter here, or what's this?
This is a lope.
A lope. What's the difference between a lope and a canter?
Well, it's called a canter for an English horse and a lope for a Western horse.
And the horses know the difference? Yeah. Okay. Now, this is part of showmanship. Kelly runs around there. Don, what's happening here?
Well, they have to show the horses to the judges, like show them to their best ability, and just put them up, and the judge might ask you to do something with the horse.
Okay, now he's got a little whip there. He's not hitting the horse. He just sort of goes, makes a little noise. What's that all about?
Well, he's trying to get his attention to get her ears coming forward and get her head stretched out.
Good ears. They turn right around in a circle. They have ears in the back of their head. It's true, they do. And the horse is going, "You dummy, what are you doing?" Okay, this is English pleasure. We call this the Benny Hill category, based on the outfit the guy's wearing here. Carla, what's the deal here?
In an English pleasure class in a horse show, they'll ask you to walk and do a posting trot and a canter.
Now, it's the costume also that distinguishes the category there. He looks like a English guy that was into pleasure. Now, we've got the English tack, and this is different than the Western, Darren.
As you can see, the saddle is higher back. This is not exactly a cutback that I ride in, but cutback, you sit back farther than these ones. These help your seat a little more.
These are in a very small type of saddle. Now, this is the English show hack, so still in the English category, but a different costume for the rider and some different things to do.
There's variations in speed to the different gaits.
Okay, and Dawn, this looks like your specialty today from the sand dunes of Arabia. Yeah. This is the costume category.
Yeah. Well, you have to go at a walk and a canter and a hand gallop, and it's based mainly on how they perform, and 25% is marked on the costume, how it's made and how it looks on the horse.
Yeah, now you guys were trying to tell me that the horses like these costumes
too,
right?
They really do.
Oh, yeah. And you asked the horse.
No.
Salim, Alibaba, do you like this? Go, yeah, I like the blue. I've been color-coded. Okay, well, perhaps the horse doesn't necessarily love the blue, but we'll see what people want to ask out there. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback. Good morning.
How many babies can an Arabian horse have at one time?
Anybody got an answer? I'm guessing one. I suppose they could have twins. I suppose not impossible.
Yeah, it's usually just one.
Normally just one at a time. That's, I think, the same with most horses.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
How long have you been riding?
Oh, I just started on Tuesday. Oh, do you mean the rest of the people here?
Yeah.
Darren's been riding about four years. How about the rest of you, Don?
I've been riding for about 3.
I've been riding about 4 or 5. Oh, 5 or 6.
Okay, so these people got a couple of years literally under their belt. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Morning. I was wondering how often each day how long each day do you work with each horse?
Okay, there's a lot of work. Maybe I'll ask Jennifer.
About an hour.
About an hour every day? Is that in the morning or after school or?
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon. It's a lot of work looking after a horse. That's one thing maybe a lot of people don't understand. It looks fun and all that, and that's the aspect, but obviously you have to groom them. I guess they eat too. Is that? Yeah, they eat and drink and stuff. Oh, there's a lot of work. Thanks for calling.
Thanks.
Bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
Hi, I'm Mark Children from Fort Capel.
Hi, Michael.
Mark. Not Michael.
Get your name changed. I'm sorry. Mark, got a question for us?
How long do they normally live?
How long does a horse live? What's an old horse, Darren?
Some have been known to reach 25 to 30.
25 to 30? So that's quite a while. And how many human years is that? They don't eat Alpo or anything, but that'd be like an elderly horse would be 30.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so they do pretty well. Thanks for calling.
We're catching a gator.
In a while, crocodile. Good morning, welcome to Switchback.
Yeah, what's the full growth of the Arabian horse?
Size?
Yeah.
Who knows? They measure horses in hands, right? Which is silly, they don't even have hands.
I think it should be about 15 hands.
15 hands high. Is that a hand? Do you measure them like this way?
About 4 inches.
About 4 inches. So 15 times 4 inches. 60 inches high.
Yeah.
We don't know what that is metric.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for calling.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, welcome to Switchback.
How many different breeds of horses are there?
Thousands. Right? There's there's all kinds. I was asking that question on Tuesday. There's like a zillion kinds. Do you guys have any other kind of horse? I suppose there is no other kind of horse than an Arabian. Is that right? Yeah, Arabians are the best. Go ahead. Somebody said.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty demonstrative here today. Thanks for calling.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Good morning. Welcome to Switchback.
What do you do if you're on a horse and it starts to buck?
What do you do if you're on a horse and it starts to buck?
Hold on.
Hold on. Good answer, Jennifer.
You usually turn the horse in a circle so it can't go anywhere, so it stops bucking.
And then when it gets dizzy, you can get off? Is that, that actually happened to me. I was very impressed with this horse. Actually, the horse that I was riding, the grandfather of that horse is owned by Wayne Newton. Eh? I don't know who he is either. No, apparently Wayne Newton's a famous guy, and he owns my horses, the horse I was... They're all kept track of. They have grandparents and stuff. There's zillions of kinds of horses, so thanks for calling. Bye. If you're interested, the young Arabian horse people are just part of the bigger group of all the Arabian horse people, and they tour all over the province in the summertime with all kinds of horse shows, and we've got a listing, in fact, of all the dates where they'll be happening. In Estevan, I guess that's next weekend, then they'll be up in Saskatoon, and then Yorkton, Lloydminster, Prince Albert, Melfort, Regina, and then Kindersley. So anybody that's interested in going to any of the shows and seeing these young people and even some not-so-young people involved with Arabian horses, please do so. Thanks very much, you guys, for being here. That wasn't so tough, was it? No, they're just trembling. Oh, they're so nervous. We got some more horsing around. This was something we did for last year's Switchback, but we dug it out of the old archival footage because we thought it was kind of fun, and, well, I looked absolutely goofy. This is the Switchback version of Mama, Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys.
Cowboys ain't easy to love and they're hard to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold.
Lone Star bell buckles and old faded Levi. Each night begins a new day. If you don't understand him, he don't die young. He'll probably just ride away.
Don't let your baby grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mama, don't let your baby grow up to be cowboys. They never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love.
Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings.
Little warm puppies and children and girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know how to take it.
He ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right.
Don't let your baby grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Don't let your baby grow up. They never stay home.
Your dog will love Pal, a unique recipe with 5 kinds of meat in every can. Beef, chicken, heart, kidney, and liver. See the quality of Pal. Real chunks of meat in a rich, tasty jelly that dogs love. It's clear that dogs who love meat enjoy Pal. You can see this dog loves it. Feed your dog great-tasting Pal, made with 5 kinds of meat. Your dog will love it.
Slowly, invisibly, plaque is forming on healthy teeth and gums. Listerine antiseptic fights harmful plaque. Using Listerine twice a day reduces plaque buildup from 20 to 50% compared to brushing alone. Use Listerine twice a day. It fights bad breath and harmful plaque. Listerine antiseptic plaque fighter.
So, another day, another shootout.
A drink instead.
Yeah, but not the usual.
Nope. When it's time to break out of the old routine, go for the real flavor of A&W root beer.
Real good.
Yep. When you don't want to go for the usual, go for the flavor. It's Dairy Queen, the original you never forget, with another all-time hit, the one and only Dairy Queen Blizzard, specially blended with your choice of a crispy crunch, a spore bar, fruiter nuts, and more. So rich, so thick, you gotta spoon it up. Cruise on down and spoon up a Blizzard, only at Dairy Queen. The original you never forget.
We treat you right. You'll catch us sipping at Ventura County line.
Surfing USA, Beach Boys, 1962. That was a long time ago, but that was the day that, like 25 years ago today, was Romy Schwager. First day at the CBC. Happy anniversary, Romy. Happy anniversary, I'll tell you. There it is again. Last week we had the Saskatchewan Roughriders on as guests, and our contest question was pretty tricky. I asked you to name the oldest Roughrider on this year's team, and I gave you a hint. I said the oldest player's jersey would be on our show. So let's go back and take a look at the jerseys that were on the show and find out exactly how old the people were who owned those jerseys. All right, we had Tony Dennis on the show. He wore number 88. His birthday is July 24th, 1962, and Tony's 24 years of age. He was not the oldest person. We also had Denny Ferdinand. He wears number 30. March 22nd, 1962 was his birthday, 25 years ago, Romy. That was your anniversary year. Roger Aldag wears number 44, born October 6, 1953, so he's 33 years of age. And Laurie Skulrud wore number 68. He was born April 2nd, 1952. That makes him 35 years of age. So one would assume him to be the oldest. But, oops, as we look again, there appears to be a number 12 jersey on the show. And let's see who owns number 12. John Hufnagel wears number 12. He was born September the 13th, 1951. That makes him a little bit older than Laurie Skulrud. So John Hufnagel's jersey was on the show, even though John wasn't. And he is the oldest Rough Rider on this year's team. So I'm happy to say that I didn't fool everybody. There was about 15 or 20 people that did have the correct answer for this week's contest. So we'll pull out 4 winners who did identify John Hufnagel as the oldest. This is Leonard Chester, who lives in Craik. Very good-looking entry there, Leonard. Reach down here and pull up one. Jessica Rudick, who lives in Saskatoon. Ruddick or Rudick? Their second win. These people all win autographed footballs that look just like this. Footballs courtesy of Switchback. The autographs courtesy of the Rough Riders. John Hufnagel. Yes, Charla Kalthoff, who lives in Fulda, Saskatchewan. You're our third winner, and our fourth winner, reaching down here to the bottom. The oldest player is John Hufnagel. Cameron Ross, who lives in Regina. So you 4 people will each win the autographed Nerf football, but because we fooled a lot of people with that one, and we have a whole bunch of entries that were incorrect, we're going to have 4 consolation winners, and Tanis is here from Minton, Saskatchewan. Tanis, just grab any 4 of those entries on the floor there and hand them to me. And these people will all win Hit Energy albums as runners-up. It was a rather tricky contest question, and I'm sorry I fooled everybody. Thank you very much, Tanis. Now, could you please clean up this mess? Thank you. Really quickly, here are the names of those 4 winners. Quentin Waldner in Fox Valley. His guess was Laurie Skulrud. Mark Mans in Markinch. His guess was Laurie Skulrud. Whoops. Liana Shockey in Vanskoy. And Carolyn Sorensen in Ogama. You 4 people will all win an album because you were close to getting the The correct answer. Time now for a video which set music history this week by making it to the top 10 for the third time. This song was first recorded in 1966, not quite as long ago as when Romy first started working here, by the Supremes, then again in 1968 by Vanilla Fudge, and now in 1987. Here's Kim Wilde, and You Keep Me Hanging On. Okay, Saskatchewan, if you know this famous face, give us a phone call right now, 359-1069, 1-359-1076, and identify this famous face. All right, Saskatchewan, it's that time in the program when I make a couple of phone calls. You can just scoot this in here. Thank you very much. We have the opportunity for some lucky viewers out there to win this Hit Energy album, which I will set right there. That's the Hit Energy album you can win if you answer the phone correctly. Making a phone call right now. The tune you are listening to sounds like Fergal Sharkey, if I'm not mistaken. That's just one of the many tunes that is on this Hit Energy album. If this is your phone ringing, pick it up and say, make it quick. I'm watching Switchback. A nice letter we got from this person, too. Always include your phone number with your letters. That way I'll know who to phone. That's 3 rings. The maximum is 4, and then we're out of there. I'm sorry, that's the 4th ring. So for you, Leanna Shockey, who lives in Vanscoy, I called you. You didn't answer correctly, so kind of didn't win that time. All right, Eldon Wilson. Oh, I can't tell you who I'm phoning. Well, let's try that one. Okay, that's who I'm phoning. Oh, let's see if he's out there. So, Eldon, if you're watching, I'm giving you a bit of a hint this time, buddy. Eldon Wilson in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. If this is your phone ringing, I guarantee it's me on the other end. Eldon also bribed me. Maybe we can get a little look at that there, Glenn. We got the... Eldon was one of the people that tried to bribe me with money. He...
Is it Kirk? I'm watching Switchback.
Well, congratulations. Who am I speaking to? Who am I speaking to?
Wilson.
It is Eldon Wilson. Well, Eldon, congratulations. How'd you know it was me?
I saw you on TV.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw you on radio once. Well, congratulations. You've won our delightful Hit Energy album here from Switchback, and we certainly want to congratulate you for being so alert and paying attention this morning and, well, hearing your name. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
We'll send it to you in about, 6 to 8 weeks. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, time for our contest question for this week, and this is going to be a really tough contest question. What we're trying to do is find out who the very best Switchback fans are. Now, I know there's thousands of you out there, and you write in every week, and you're loyal and all that stuff, but let's find out how loyal you are. On our very last Switchback of the season, which is going to be June 7th, 2 weeks from now, we're going to bring in 4 of the hottest Switchback fans in the province. And we're going to ask them a whole bunch of Switchback trivia questions, and of course the winner of that contest will win valuable cash prizes. And the other 3, well, a hearty handshake, maybe fridge magnet. Now we got prizes for all 4 people, but we want to find out who the top Switchback fans are. So if you think you're one of those people, you'll want to enter this contest and try to be on our final show. Here's the contest question. You need to list at least 15 guests that were on Switchback this season, at least 15 guests, and at least 5 contest questions that we have asked. Now, if you can come up with more than 15 guests and more than 5 contests, please do it, because whoever can convince us they are the best and most loyal Switchback fans, they'll be invited to appear on our final show of the season, okay? So jot all that information down and then send it to us. Here's our Switchback address. It is CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina, and the postal code is X4P4A1. And we'll choose the winners in the next week to 10 days and have them on our final show. Now, still ahead on Switchback, we're going to put you folks in the know on cotton candy. We've also got some people here from the Tarzan Zerbini Circus, and we've got the latest video from Bon Jovi. All that's going to be coming up in 2 minutes when we're back with more Switchback.
With a thick, smooth, chocolatey coating. New Bounty, moist, tender coconut, gives you the taste of paradise.
Panasonic Easy Touch electronic microwave ovens are simple to use, with convenient touch controls and variable cooking power levels. Auto reheat is a convenient way of warming meats, casseroles, and pastry. The Future Wave turntable continuously rotates food during cooking for best cooking results. Panasonic's Easy Touch ovens are available in a size for every need and priced from only $369. Every family can afford a Panasonic microwave oven.
Nobody beats Continental Appliances and Furniture. Corner of 8th and Halifax, Regina.
Hi, AA Cleaners. How much to get a sports jacket cleaned? $24. I'll get back to you on that one, sir. Pockets? Yeah, it was 3. 2 on the inside. So pockets are $1.50 extra each. So that'll make it, what, $31.50. $3 for the collar, but the sleeves are free? Oh, this week only. Okay.
This month only. Save 15% on orders of $15 or more. Queen City Cleaners, 5 Regina locations.
Where's that hot shot that says he can develop color prints in 1 hour flat?
At Prism 50-minute photo mousse, now with 3 locations. At 11th and Scarth, we have Regina's only 1-hour disc service. 3.5 or 4-inch jumbo prints are available. Save 30% on 4-day film service. Prism 50-minute photo. 11th and Scarth, Golden Mile, and Norman View Shopping Center.
You're done real good this time, but I'll get you anytime, Moose.
First recorded in 1962. Duke of Earl. 1962, you know, that was the first year when Romy Shawaga came to work here at the CBC. This is his anniversary today. Congratulations to Romy Shawaga, 25 years. Happy anniversary, Romy. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
We are here now to help put you people out there in Saskatchewan in the know. Oh,
there you go.
It's in the know down here. All of a sudden, they keep changing that. Now we got a letter from a young lady down in Weyburn by the name of Jensen, and she asked us, how do you make cotton candy? Cotton candy. That stuff, candy floss. So we're going to put you folks in the know. So joining me right now, I've got Barry and Trevor. Which one's Barry?
Mine.
Mine. Okay, this is Barry Sullivan over here and his brother Trevor. These are both Sullivans and both brothers, and they work for their dad, who's called Carl. But he owns Sugar Daddy Enterprises, and that's a company that makes candy floss or cotton candy. So maybe you can describe the process for us here and put us in the know.
Okay, you're starting with basically sugar.
Basically sugar, okay.
Basically
a good
sugar.
dietary source of protein.
That's right. You need that every day, twice on Sundays.
Okay.
Okay. And you start with that, mix in to get your pink, until you get pink or blue or green or
whatever. So a little bit of coloring, right?
A little bit of coloring. It's more a coloring and a flavoring agent.
Okay.
So you can get big strawberries or big ripe blueberries. You can get nice green mint. Okay, and with that, you put that into what's called the head machine. We can get a shot of it.
Okay. That's into this unit.
Into this little part here you saw it just before a commercial break. Okay, sugar goes
in the middle. This is the sugar in the middle, okay.
That's the sugar in the middle. That good pink stuff. Dentists love it. So do the kids. Okay, you put that in there, and all this is called the head.
Right.
And what you do with that is put the sugar into that, and it spins, and inside there's a heating coil. All it does is heat your sugar, and the spinning throws it out of the bin into the bin area.
The sugar comes out of these little
holes here.
Okay.
Okay, they come out there, and you got your candy floss. All candy floss is heated sugar spun into webs.
Okay.
That's your candy floss.
Well, let's. This is pretty noisy here. So are we ready to go? Have you got enough sugar in there?
All set. Let's turn her on. We'll make one for Romy for his anniversary.
Okay.
One to take home for everybody. It does get noisy at times.
Right.
You don't carry on quiet conversations.
Now I don't see any. Why doesn't the sugar come out now?
You'll feel it. You put your hand in now, and you'll feel it heat up.
Okay.
And then you'll start feeling little.
It's starting to come out now. Ooh.
There you go. You'll see a big mess come through the air.
This is starting to be fun.
Yeah, what'll happen is after you turn the machine off, that sugar hardens.
Look at it.
Okay, and if you put your hand in, you'll feel little things hit your hand.
Right.
That's that hard sugar coming out.
Okay.
And there you go. That's your candy floss.
Now you take this little.
That's a cone. You buy from it. You buy from Winnipeg, actually.
Okay.
Out of province.
Little paper cone, and then you collect it on the cone. Is that how that works?
And a little flick of the wrist and around the bin a few times. Make a nice big one for Romy. Yep. Need one for his anniversary today. Big special candy floss for him.
It's fairly tasty. Good thing I don't have a sweet tooth at all.
There we go. Yeah, some kids, they get addicted to it.
All right, I'll hold on this and give this to Romy in a sec. You can go ahead and make us another one there, Trevor.
That's the next one.
If you folks out there have any more questions and would like to be put in the know, please drop down your in the know question and send it to us. Here's our in the know address. This is good stuff.
Quite addictive. Here's one for Romy.
Rome, come on in and grab one of these units here.
This is yours.
Here's the address. In the know at Switchback, here, CBC Television, 2440 Broad Street in Regina. Postal code is S4P4A1. Thanks very much to Sugar Daddy Enterprises for putting us in the know. Thanks for the cotton candy. We'll supply some of this maybe for some of the kids here because we got the whole circus atmosphere coming up. But before that, we're going to take a look at the conclusion to this week's Get Smart, and the episode is entitled Shipment to Beirut.
Crestry Chrysler Spring Savings Event is on now. And until May 30th, if you buy any new Chrysler vehicle, we'll pay the gas for your vacation anywhere in Canada this year. The all-new Shadow, the exciting LeBaron J. Coupe, all backed by Chrysler's 7-year, 115,000-kilometer warranty. And we'll pay your gas. So come to the Spring Savings Event at Crestry Chrysler. You can't afford to miss it. And remember, if you can find a vehicle with a better price and a better warranty, buy it.
Which night is your favorite at Granny's? Monday, pizza. Tuesday, chicken and ribs. Wednesday, steak and shrimp. Thursday, barbecue chicken. Friday, from the sea. Saturday, New York steak. Sunday, veal cordon bleu. Which night is my favorite at Granny's? All of them.
See Bass for fast service and air conditioning units, radiators and brakes, cruise control installation, and cooling system check. The only name to know. Bass Radiator and Brakes.
Be my girl. Hey, baby. First recorded by Bruce Channel in 1962. I don't know how many people realize this, but way back in 1962, May 24th, Romy Schwaga spent his first day with the CBC. Happy anniversary, Romy. Happy anniversary. Who is that anyway? Ooh, that sounds funny. We also have a happy birthday to mention really quickly to Leanne McKenzie from her mom, Darren, and Dennis. And I don't know how many people realize that this is the happy birthday week of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. 50 years young. Who cares? I certainly don't. But I do care about the circus. I've always loved the circus. Been in the circus since I was even shorter than this. I'm still just a little guy, and I enjoy the circus. The circus is in town right now, and I'm very happy to have 3 guests from the circus that all have quite a different capacity to fill in that thing. First of all, on my immediate right is Dave King, and Dave is the ringmaster of the Tarzan Zerbini Circus, presently in Regina. Good morning, Dave, and welcome to Switchback. Beside Dave, we have Tom Fulton, who, aside from being a firefighter by day and night, is also a Shriner and is representing the Shriners because it is the Shrine Circus. And we also have Ron Dykes, but we'll see Ron in just a minute. He's going to perform for us. Arliss is the name of his act. We'll get to that in just a second. Dave, let me ask you, as the ringmaster, you have a lot of different responsibilities. What's the most fun part about being a ringmaster?
I think the constant change in the show, the variety, there's always something new going on. But I love the circus, I have to be honest with you.
Now, how did you get involved with the circus?
I started off about 20 years ago as a magician and illusionist, and as I went out on touring variety shows, I was working more and more with circus acts, and I started announcing these shows, announcing the circus acts, and it just segued right into ringmaster.
Okay, you've got the good pipes for it, that's for sure. Tom, the Shriners have been involved with the circus around here for years and years and years. What do the Shriners do with the money? Is there a particular project, something that you're pretty proud of that the Shriners do?
Right. The philanthropy the Shrine support are the crippled children's hospitals in Montreal, the burn centers in Boston. We also retain some of the money back here in Regina so that we can send the patient and a parent down to these hospitals for their initial examinations, and then when they're accepted to the hospitals, we pay for their transportation and accommodation, and the parents stay while the child is in the hospital. They feel it's very important that the parent stay there with it so the child has some ties with home. Some of the young children that go down there are pretty young. And to go out into a strange area for the length of time they have to go to the hospitals, it's a traumatic experience, so we have a parent go with them.
Okay, that's great. I think the Shriners really deserve a lot of applause and credit for the efforts they do. Now, when the circus comes to town, there's a lot of different things that happen in the circus. Maybe give us an idea, Dave. Is this a three-ring circus? Is there lots of things going on? And give us a rundown of maybe the 15 or 20 things that people could see if they go to the circus today.
Okay, we are running a one-ring circus in the Big Top, which is a lot closer to the people, and it seems more like the circus, having it in the tent. We usually work a three-ring circus in arenas. At the circus, we do have acrobats, aerial acts, balancing acts, fantastic juggler from Poland, Oresto. You had, I wanted to mention, you had your Arabian horse people on earlier. We have a world-famous Arabian horse. He's been around the world. The act is called Rosaire and Tony, and that's something everybody has to see. But I'll tell you, everything you expect in the circus. We've got the tigers, the elephants, the chimpanzees, the juggling, everything you want.
Okay, and one of the things we're going to do right now is take a look at one of the acts. We drag these people out of bed early on a Sunday morning. I'm sure they're delighted to be here. This is actually a Canadian fella, Ron Dykes, and I'll let you introduce this. Now Dave's going to stand up and do this circus style, and you can introduce our act for us.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, an exhilarating exhibition of dynamic dexterity and sophisticated cyclery. Presenting the amazing Arliss.
Thanks very much, Ron. For people that are still interested in going to the circus, there's 3 more shows today, and then that's no more circus for another year or so. And the circus changes all the time, so even if they've seen the circus recently, come on back again. When are the shows on today, Tom?
1,
what are the prices?
4, and 7.
1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Under the big top, whereabouts?
Southland Mall.
Okay, and ticket prices?
$4 for children who already don't have their tickets from the school, $5 for senior citizens and students, $7 for adults.
Okay, so what better way to spend a wonderful Sunday afternoon? Besides, the Indianapolis 500 is just a bunch of cars, so forget that. Go see the circus today. Ron, I got something else for us? Be back in 2 minutes.
We asked hundreds of Canadian cat owners to try new Whiskas with their cats.
Nikki is very precious to me. I've never seen a cat food like Whiskas before. When I open the can, she's right there. You can really see meat or fish in the product. And I don't think I've ever seen that in a cat food before. I think the most important thing is that she enjoys it and that she eats it all. If she could talk, she'd say that Whiskas is it.
Try new Whiskas and see for yourself if your cat prefers it.
Making and viewing art extends children's understanding of the world around them. Help them to be the best they can be. Support art education in your school, gallery, and community. A message from the Saskatchewan Society for Education Through Art.
Mayday! Mayday! Northgate Sewing Center missed Mayday, so they're celebrating all this week to make up for it. All the FAF machines are on display now at low Mayday prices. Every FAF comes with a 2-year service warranty. FAF, one of the finest sewing machines available. See the complete line and discover the push-button simplicity of FAF.
Join us at Northgate Sewing Center for our late Mayday celebration. You'll be glad you did.
We asked hundreds of Canadian cat owners to try new Whiskas with their cats.
They're like the children. They're like the babies of the family. The first time I opened a tin of Whiskas, I noticed the difference. It came out more in chunks. It wasn't like a mush. When I put the Whiskas out for them, that's it. They just go through it. They just clean their plates. They didn't stop. I think it's the best cat food on the market. I really do.
Try new Whiskas and see for yourself if your cat prefers it.
Just enough time to say goodbye and congratulate a couple of our winners from today's show. The famous faces that we showed a little bit earlier were both successfully identified, and those winners will receive mugs. Our first famous face was this one. The face belongs to Kathy Palmer in Guernsey. It was identified by Tim Boyle in Saskatoon. Congratulations to you, Tim. And the second famous face belonged to David Mulhall, who lives in Weyburn. There's David. And he was correctly identified by Nicholas Stadell, who also lives in Weyburn. So congratulations to you winners. We'll send you off a mug. I want to remind everybody about our contest question. We want to find out who the best Switchback fans are in the entire province. So tell us at least 15 guests who have ever been on Switchback this year, and at least 5 contests that we have asked you people to answer this year. Anything else you want to send is great. Here's our Switchback address. It is Switchback, care of CBC Television, 2440 Barrage Street in Regina, and the postal code is S4P4A1. I want to thank everybody from Minton that were here. Actually, they've got a Minton school hat that they want to present to me. We don't have time for that. You can hand me that. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Hi to everybody in Minton. I'll put on this hat like this. We got to go in a real hurry. Thanks to Barry and Trevor Sullivan for making candy floss. Also, Tom Fulton from the Shriners. David King, who is the ringmaster, and Ron Dykes for doing the juggling acrobat unicycling. That's the word I was looking for. I want to thank Claypool Saddlery for giving me all this gear. Congratulations to Romy Shuaga, who celebrated his 25th anniversary with CBC. Next week, we have Lasers, the Saskatchewan School of the Arts, and hopefully I'm going to get onside the SST Concorde, the world's fastest plane. I'm going to be in it. Or maybe not. We'll find out next week. We'll see you then. Bye.
This is CBC Television.